motherfucker.
Yes, against my better judgment, I are back. Let me fix that. I will fix that right now. Is that working? No, it's not. Why are you no working? Oh, there we go. Now we got her. Now we got her. Let me fix that as well. Right now. Right now. Create invite to the channel. Edit channel invites. Expire. Never. Which is how I normally do it. Always. Shit. This channel is private. What? Let's see. I think I'm going to need Imperial to do it. Yeah, this channel is private. Only selected members and roles. I don't know what he did. Or is it this one? Yeah, this channel is private. They can even grab the roles there. I don't know. Well, see, Kojak, that's the thing. A lot of the channels are private, and so I don't know what Imperial did. I don't know where to send people because when you go to create an invite, say the welcome channel, for example, this channel is private. Only select members and roles can view this channel. Graveyard Lounge, only select members and roles can view this channel. So originally it was the Grab Your Roles channel, But even that one, only select members. So I don't know which one to add. Dinner was Italian beef and curly fries. Let me message Imperial. I gotta find him first. A minute. Hopefully that works. I'll use that one for now. You know what? Can you add that to the Discord link? Wait, that's Moobot, isn't it? Yeah, you got Moobot privileges. You're good. There's already one set up in Moobot. Big Easy, how you doing? Dazer, welcome back to you as well. CV, how you doing? As well as Tigger and Kojak. By the way, I just want to chill. I'm tired. I'm just gonna. My eyes are hurting, and yeah. Camera's gonna be here soon. I got wrapped up with trying to anticipate that and making sure I got the right cables, and plus I'm stuffed. I just don't want to move. I'm stuffed. Okay, we got nothing out here. Where is everyone? You're up here. You're waiting for people. Where's he at? He's on his way. Yep, they're already deselected. All right. All right. We're getting ready to fast forward here. I should try to go to bed before 6 a.m. Oh, how many hours you got left until that? What, 4 or 5? I got my monster here ready to go too. Gotta clean up this desk. It's still a fucking mess. What'd you get? What'd you get? $124. So yeah, I was gonna say 5 hours. Practice for the roar. He's got no one here, so I can go ahead and run him in real quick. Get some fuel. How's this one looking? Almost, almost. No, I got on with murder. Anders actually said something to me, so yeah, I think Imperial set up the Discord channel to where people have to be verified in order to be able to do anything. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he lost his name. That's why I couldn't find him. He's a deleted user and came back. So now I got him. New message to him. Okay, good. That's working for you, Dazer? I mean, I don't know if I'm missing something. Yeah, all I can do is edit the link, grant temporary membership, but then someone has to assign a role. That's what it says here. Because normally I just do never for expire after, and that's it. Yeah, back on Iron Man, back on the trains. Just, tired. Neck's kind of bothering me a little bit from all the work I've been doing down here. So, just gonna chill. Oh, I got this one up too. So it shows I'm live in Discord. Domino. I don't know why I'm hearing double of that. Oh, Blurps is on here twice. Why are Blurps on here twice? Why do I have two Blurp channels? Two Sound Alert channels? Blurps aren't on the stand-up. Cat, YouTube alert, Twitch alert. So for some reason, I'm in gaming live here. I doubled up my channels. I've got two Blurps and two Sound Alert. And I have no idea why. Well, I'm going to delete one. And I'm going to delete that one. So now I should be getting double audio. Bowtie, how you doing? Yeah, I sent him a message already. Well, that's new. A little graphic showed up when he joined. You gotta wait there, buddy. This is actually a mod. So this whole section, all the way up here, is a mod. The AR branch line. They've figured out how to basically expand the base map, and then they can lay down track and do what they want. Yeah, why are they set to expire? I tried to never do that. I mean, yeah, there might be the, oops, I forgot to, but I think I'm pretty good at setting them to not expire. I mean, I would prefer that people come in and they pick their role, because I think that limits what channels show up. Yeah, Lions beat the Bears. I could hear the wife hooting and hollering when the Bears got the 2 point. There ain't much to see, Dazer. Ain't much to see. Blind man, how you doing, bud? Oh, it just crashed on me. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think people were already speculating it was going to be a Packers Bears playoff in round one. It'll probably be a Soldier Field, won't it? I would imagine. Ah, it's a classic rivalry. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't have another set of cards. All right, let's go and grab those 4. And then we'll run them. Yep. Yeah, this game is heavily modded. I actually don't think I really need those 2. These hold more. I don't know. Yeah. See, yawning. They do hold more, so maybe I'll sell those other 2 off and put those in their place. Damn it, he didn't pull up enough for the water. So he'll be a minute. I think actually everything is delivered. I might wait for these passengers. I think I might wait for these passengers to get delivered. But otherwise, yeah, I think, except for my coal cars up here, everything is delivered. So how are they making coal up here too? How they doing? How they doing? 5,000 tons of coal sitting there. So yeah, I might as well fucking use it, right? I know I don't. No. Gibberish and broken English and bad English. That's all I speak. That's it. The dogs are not staying in bed tonight. No fucking way. So I'll probably do iRacing tomorrow. Where is GT4 right now? Is Alton Park. So I'll probably wait until Daytona turns over before I run any GT4 stuff. So maybe Le Mans will be what I run. What I hate about iRacing right now is they're doing their 24-hour endurance races. No, it's not the global. I just say it's now it's not showing up. One just kicked off. Got 1,300 people racing in it. So why are you doing a 24-hour race on a Sunday night, but you can't do your 2 or 3 hour races after noon on Sunday? You can't do one at 5 o'clock Sunday night. And I think the last one that kicks off is like 2 o'clock on Sundays. Everything else is before 12. That's the latest they go. You only got one that's after 12 or after 11, actually, I think. So why are you doing 24-hour races that kick off at like 6 o'clock in the evening or something on a Sunday night, but you won't do a 2 hour race at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock? I just don't fucking understand it. It really fucks over the American. And maybe people like over in Japan or Asia or Australia. But I mean, it just fucks us over. Because now you got races that start Friday night at 8 o'clock, and a lot of them are during the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning is the next one, you know? It might work out great for people over in Europe, but for the Americans, we've only got a handful that we can do. Why is that? Because of their stupid time schedule? I mean, I love iRacing. It's got its flaws, you know, just like every other racing game out there. It's got its flaws. Well, and you know, There's a lot of things iRacing needs to fix. They need to change, but they refuse to. They think it's just fine the way it is, and that's that. Because well, we've got 20. How many is it right now? 20,435 people online right now. iRacing is based out of the U.S. It's an East Coast company. There's the AI stuff that you can do. I think I heard there's a career mode that they're going to be coming out with. Yeah, I am not touching Red Bull. I'm not touching IMSA next week. Not a fucking chance in hell. The track that has like 4 corners, so if you get 2 off tracks, you're losing SR right away. Hey, I got a point, A class guy. Hey, I got only a 4x racing or 4x on the incident. I should still gain SR. Nope, you lost 0.02 on a 4x. Fucking hell. Hey, just in time. He's on his way. Good, good, good. Yeah. Yeah, the off tracks are brutal. I mean, they've cleaned up some off tracks. I don't know about Red Bull Ring, but other tracks where they were really, really bad, like Monza, for example, the second Lesmo. That was oh, you put a shadow over the line. That's an off track. It was that fucking stringent. So they've gotten better on some of them, but in my opinion, still it should be 4 tires over the white line, and that's what they're all over the board with. You could put 4 tires off, or you could put, some tracks it's 4 tires, others it's half a car, others is you put just part of a tire over. It's just all over the fucking. And I honestly don't think that we're going to see any kind of change out of iRacing until they actually see some serious competition. And I think the only game that's out there right now that can possibly give them some kind of competition is LMU. LMU, if it continues to grow and enhance the game and the features, I think LMU could become, and it's going to take a lot of work and it's going to take a lot of the community to change their minds. That's going to be the hardest part, no matter how good the game is. LMU could pull away to GT3, GT4 if they release that, and the LMP GTP crowd. They could pull away the IMSA crowd, basically. And that could put a dent in the bottom line of iRacing. Definitely could. The iRacing really needs to, listen to the people and actually start implementing some changes. And they have on one thing. I've been told by multiple people that apparently they've been told or they've heard multi-class starts are getting a revamp. Yeah, there's no cost for multiplayer. No. I mean, technically, yeah, you don't have to subscribe and pay in order to race there. All you gotta do is buy the game and buy the DLC if you want, and that's it. If you want the extra stuff, like the extra practice and things like that, yeah, you gotta pay a monthly fee. And there's 2 levels to that, too. Obviously, I don't pay because I don't race it enough, but I think people are expecting to be able to practice like an hour before a race and be among other people. They don't want to go offline and do it. They want to practice with traffic, real traffic, not fake. I know Malone bitched about it. But I mean, ultimately, there are no other games out there that are going to be able to rival iRacing. But at the same time, the whole iRacing thing is kind of just like the whole Twitch versus YouTube versus Kick for live streaming argument. It's you've got people who have it ingrained in their head that no matter how good another service is to watch a live stream, they are always going to go to Twitch, no matter what. It's always going to be Twitch. It'll never be YouTube. It'll never be Kick. Same thing with the racing world. There are those who have it so ingrained in their head that iRacing is the end all be all. There will never be anything that's close to it. Doesn't matter what they offer. Doesn't matter how good it sounds, how good it looks, how well it plays. iRacing is it. That's it. End of story. End of discussion. Period. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot that are like that. It's just the world we live in. I believe, just like how I believe that YouTube could become a very good destination for people to watch live streams, but it's in YouTube's hands to actually revamp their live stream experience. And they've done a little bit of work, but they still got a very, very long way to go. Because for the content creator, it's still the best place to be. Name me another place where you can earn while you stream and then continue to earn 2 weeks, 3 months, 3 years after that stream is aired. You can't. There is no other place. Twitch doesn't store your VODs forever. And I don't think you earn ad revenue off of them. Same for Kick. There's no other place that a content creator can earn money off of their content that they did. Basically forever. But unfortunately, YouTube just can't get out of their own way sometimes and do what needs to be done. In which case, they need to revamp their live stream appeal to people. The viewer experience. Oh, these actually go right here. I don't have to fill them. Awesome. I don't know which way he's gonna go. That's why I'm sitting here and waiting. But on the flip side of with the LMU iRacing thing, the flip side is LMU is still very, very, very limited because they follow the World Endurance. So in a way that kind of limits them, and they don't have a whole lot of tracks either. I mean, granted, iRacing has been doing it for how many years? Since 2011. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave him there because I'm probably gonna have to put the logs and take him down. Anyone else? No. So once those coal cars get in, then you can fast forward. Oh crap! Oh, stop. Other games are Farm Sim is another one of those types of games that are king of the hill, and no one really ever has come close to toppling. Some have tried. We'll get him sent back over. We can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are my jobs looking? I got a couple milestones that are going. Nothing. Getting there. Those are all ready. Bam. Nice. No one wants to go to Alarka? Hemingway, huh? Wow. Yep. Figured they'd be ready to go. One, two, three, six. Start picking everything up. And nothing Raven. Watched a clip someone made up about the Steelers Browns game. Yeah, basically joking about, oh, the Steelers are thinking the Browns are going to be a pushover and everything. And the guy's like, so, he's wearing a Steelers jersey on one scene, and the next one he's wearing a Browns one. So when he pretends he's the Browns, we're the Browns. Yes, I know you're the Browns. We're the Browns. Well, he poses as a Ravens team, and he goes, well, we used to be you, but now we're the Ravens. We moved. And the Browns guy goes, Daddy? I saw it on, I think it was on Twitter. It was just hilarious to watch. And of course, the Steelers lost. Yeah. All right, what do we got around here? Got some slag. Let's go grab that. This ain't the same one, but this
football
is the
game
guy.
today, and we're the Cleveland Browns. To win today, we just
This is the one I'm talking about.
We're the Cleveland Browns. We actually have a chance to win a football game today, and we're the Cleveland Browns. To win today, we just have to not suck and not be a complete idiot. And we're the Cleveland Browns. I know you are, and we couldn't be more happy about it. Okay. We punt. We punt. We kick a field goal. We kick one too. Quinshawn Judkins breaks a 46-yard run for a touchdown. Trailing by 7, just can't let it get worse than that. You fumble the kickoff, we recover, and a direct snap to Judkins for another TD. No! Yes, he does. No, we mean like no, we don't want him to do that. Oh. Well, he does. Really don't like being back 2 scores against the Cleveland Browns. We're the Cleveland Browns. I know you are, and we have to punt. Ooh, nice. We punt, too. We kick a field goal before half, and we get the ball to start the second. We have a chance to turn this around. Tua Tagovailoa is intercepted on the first play by Tyson Campbell, and he returns it for a 34-yard pick six. This is disgraceful. We're getting belt to ass from the Cleveland Browns. Is that what this thing is? And we're the Cleveland Browns. I know you are. We punt. We punt. We turn over on downs. You should just punt. We love punt. Tua throws another interception. That isn't a punt. I know it's not. Unfortunately, we don't punt either. Judkins just scores his 3rd touchdown of the game. Wow, that is unfortunate for you. Yeah. Tua throws his 3rd interception of the day. You punt, we punt, you punt. Punt. We turn over on 4th because of course the hell we do, and you win the game. Huh? You win the game. Oh! Okay, can't really think of anything much lower than a 25-point loss to the Cleveland Browns. We're the Cleveland Browns. I know you are, and unfortunately for us, we're the Miami Dolphins, and Mike McDaniel is unemployed.
He's good. He's good. Drew Allen. Oh, he's a wrestling fan. Oh, no. All right. Stop signal. Stop signal. You got no stop signal. Fuck. What are you doing? Not supposed to go that way, dipshit. That's why you have stop signal, numbnuts. You missed the trucking earlier, Stefan. Got ATS going on the new rig. Let's face it, though, this is what everyone's here to see, right? Good old choo-choos. I need to make sure that these cars are getting loaded. Or do I have enough? Nope. 34.5 ton. Need supplies to build up again. Oh, you did? Good. Not many others did. It was not a very watched live stream on YouTube, so which is a little sad, but you know, that's what happens. I think I'm still being punished from the cop because the numbers for YouTube are good for a little while there, and then I got a lot of hits on my channel for playing copyrighted music because of Meld. Some instances I didn't set it up right, and in other instances Meld didn't work right, and it didn't block out the VOD. So I kind of think I'm getting punished for that. And maybe my streams are not getting pushed. You went back to sleep? What? What? So what you're saying is my stream put you to sleep. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. Actually, 2 probably has to get over to Whittier, doesn't he? Yep. I've got no cordwood. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Tig. You would. Early morning. Dinner. Doing all right, man. How about you? Yep, got the steel mill. Actually got iron mine as well for Walker, but haven't started a new day for it yet. So I almost wonder if I'm kind of screwing things up here with Cherokee. Because you got Cherokee Coal, and then Cherokee Manual. And I have always assumed Cherokee manual meant I had to manually load the car. Which I don't want to do. Guessing my camera is being delivered by Flex Driver, so maybe that's why I'm not seeing that classic, X amount of stops away from you. Or he's just not that close yet. Oh, did they? Isn't there one game left to go or no? Or is this the last game of the season? But at least I have all the other cameras ready to go. 1,800 tons on this guy. Go to tier 4 on Stevenson Lumber. Yeah, there's some people going there. Thought I can run 9,000 finally. One. Pick up those. I'm gonna have to wait until O3 comes in. I can send him now. One of the postings when I was looking for that Browns clip also said that the Browns are probably going to release their head coach 4-12 season. Yeah, slow your roll there for a minute, buddy. So for the Daytona 24, I do plan on being live, at least here on Twitch, for 24 hours. Depending on when they decide to do the race, what time slot, I could be AFK for like 4 hours. So since my sister had influenza on Christmas, my side of the family didn't do. Well, they decided to go ahead and do Christmas on the 17th, Saturday, which is the weekend of the 24th. So there's the possibility that I'll just have to miss 4 to 5 hours of the race and do that and then come back. So it all depends on what time slot they pick and the lineup and how many drivers we have. And I think it's still too early to tell. Okay, so stay right there. No, don't move. Don't move. You. Yeah. But I'm also not going to be that type that's like, all right, well, can we push it to Sunday instead? Because my luck is we'll end up racing majority on Sunday. Yep, still taking cars. Good. Good. These two to pick up. And 3 Ravens. Who are they playing? I think you said it earlier, but I don't remember. Is there anywhere I need him to go? I don't think so. And he can go get the iron ore cars. Dealers. I can't believe Tomlin still has a fucking job after all these years. Drew, how you doing? Wrong one.
Not like this. Not like this.
Yeah, I want to get this one.
Not like this. Not like this.
I can download as an MP3. I will download as an MP3. Thank you very much. There was another one I wanted to get, but I can't remember.
Daddy, chill.
That one could be good.
Bruh.
Daddy, chill.
Plug.
Share. Download. There's 2 more sound effects. That's 301. So let's go over here and get these 2. Mr. Carcass, how you doing, bud? That was kind of good timing. You came in there and played yours, and I did dun dun dun. Yeah, that was good timing. I mean, yeah. Perfect. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. The one job that we have is on the edge of campus. It's another apartment building. I've heard 6-story. I've heard 15-story. So we started doing the pillars or the pylons for it. They're not digging it out and putting a basement in or anything. They're just gonna secure the ground with these pylons and cages and then build on top of that. 32, I've heard 32 or 3,400 yards of concrete. Just for these piles that they're drilling like 72 feet into the ground. And we're hauling loads 6 yards at a time. So we're going to have 120 yards tomorrow. Every truck's going to be 6 yards. And there's 3,200 yards of this shit was the total for the project. And I doubt we're even we might be 1,000 yards in. Yeah. Yeah. And this stuff it's like 11 bag. And so the reason why we're only hauling 6 yards each in the truck is because of the amount of cement. We're still tipping the scales at like 30 to 30. I got to look again, but I thought I saw 35,000 pounds because the cement is really, really heavy, the powder itself. So we're hauling just 6, but there's no rocking. So this shit's like melted ice cream. You know, it's just goopy. It splashes all around, all over the place. You know, it's a fucking mess. And trying to clean the trucks up when, you know, we're pouring and it's 15 degrees out. Well, it splashes out of the truck when we're getting loaded and it instantly freezes to the metal. So it's taking forever to get off the truck. And then, you know, 15 degrees out. What do you think is going to happen to water when it hits the metal on the truck? That's going to fucking freeze. The next thing you know, we're rolling around in fucking ice cube. 11 bag. Well, we call it 11 bag, yeah. If Mixer Man was here, he'd be able to maybe explain it a little bit better than I can, but yeah, it's very heavy stuff because it's all just it's just all cement. That's really all it is. So and I don't want him to back up. 301 reroute. Pound it back. Okay, yeah. I mean, I hate doing 6 bag because it's just goopy shit when it's, you know, regular, you know, mixed with stone and everything else. And it's just goopy stuff and it doesn't want to come off the drum or anything. So that's the bulk of what we have going on for this winter. So I'll be working most of it, I think. Because really all it takes is one person to be sent out of town or some other ass clown saying, hey, it's a great day to pour. And then they're going to drag me in for it. No, I want you to go to this way. He's coming in. Which freaking out? Oh, when doesn't it? Not uncommon for that to happen.
Live by the goop, die by the goop. Hooray! Let's ride! Sheesh! We did it! We did it! Sheesh! We did it! We did it!
I don't know which one was that. I'm sure one of them was. I know Carcass has got to know who this is.
Hooray!
Oh yeah, he's great. He's funny as fuck. I still love the Gingy one. You're terrible. What the? Oh, sorry, Gingy. Sorry. He's hilarious. Yeah, he's the one that's a VTuber, even though don't call him a VTuber. He's a P-tuber or a peanut tuber. Plays Tarkov and now Ark a lot. Yeah, he's got a shitload of shorts on YouTube, and now he's either him or someone else has created 24/7 peanut. it's a Twitch channel. It's another Twitch channel where it's nothing but 24/7 burnt peanut. I mean, I don't know if we've seen such a meteoric rise like we have with him since Ninja, maybe. And I think he's faster than Ninja. How fast he has shot up in the ranks. I mean, he'll have 30, 40,000 people watching him. I mean, his chat is just bonker. I mean, that's a lot of people trying to talk, gifting, and it's just nonstop subs getting dropped left and right. Gifted subs, 5, 10, 50s, donations, bits. It's just not. His alerts are just nonstop going from the moment from before he even graces the screen. It can be the opening scene, and it is just nonstop all day, the whole stream, nothing but alerts. Well, it's not just him. I mean, it's not just that playing with Gingy or something. Even when he's playing by himself, he's still off the chart. You know, it's been bonkers for him. I mean, he was always, the guy was joking. I watched him do an interview, and he's like, "Yep, I went from selling pussy waxes to playing video games full time on Twitch." 1.4 million followers. So basically, I mean, it looks like he started his channel April of 22. 0 followers, average 6 viewers, hours streamed 5. And it's slowly built up. And then August of 22, average viewers, he was playing 7 Days to Die. 7 viewers, 398 hours streamed, 175 followers. And then it was just basically dead. Looks like he didn't stream, or just it didn't go anywhere until January of 24. 160 followers, 450 hours streamed, 6 average viewers. And then he starts streaming again. And he just starts from right there. Because then it goes 5, 12, 30. By May, he's already averaging 100 viewers, 2,100 followers. September, 445 average viewers, 12,000 followers. January 25, 35,800 followers, averaging 1,800 viewers. And it just skyrocket. And then there's the follower line here on this graph I'm watching. this year, or last year, January 25, the follower numbers just explode. From January 25, he had 33,100 followers. And then you get to September, 383,000 followers. And then there's a steep curve up right around Halloween, right before Halloween, where it just goes from like 470. He's gotten almost 1 million new followers since just before Halloween. Averaging on October 28th, 13,000 to now where he averages 67,000. Just freaking bonkers. And his numbers right below the number stats breakdown. December, average viewers 47,000. November, 29,000. October, 10,000. It just, slowly ticks up from, November, he had 93,000 people. That was his peak. November, 451,000 followers gained. Just insane. $690 days active. Yeah, I would say a lot of streamers wish they could get numbers like that. I don't. I honestly don't. Because for anyone that has seen his chat, it's just, you can't read a fucking thing. It moves so damn fast. I mean, he must have something that helps slow the chat down, or someone that's like pushing messages to him so he can read them to highlighting them or something. But he started shooting up right around the time of Ark. And I kind of wonder if he was this way, loud and obnoxious and everything when he was doing Tarkov. If he was, that's probably how he was viewed, as just being loud and obnoxious. So no one would want to watch him. But now that he's got this VTube thing going on and he's a peanut that constantly changes his damn it, his appearance, that makes it completely different. I can't remember the last time I watched anyone play Tarkov. Damn it. You knew he was there. Why'd you still go there anyway? Fuck. Grab him on this side. Oh no, I do need to grab. Yeah. Then I can just push him straight in. Son of a bitch. Three of them all wanting to go down the same damn track. I don't think he's going to be able to come out all the way. You got to go this way, dude. I don't know why you kept on going when you know there's a fucking train there. All right, what's your deal? This dumb bastard. There. No cars there, right? Yeah. Coke ovens. Yeah, they could use a little bit of coal. Not too much, but. Oh, bitch, I bought ore cars too. I forgot all about these. I don't know if these are going to work or not. No, I'll wait. I'll move them. Bought those for Walker. Nope, 9 o'clock and that package still ain't here. I doubt it's getting delivered today. It says by 6:45 to 9:45. I'm not holding my breath. He's finally. No, 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 no. Yep. Because Evans be stuck when the horn's going. All right, where are we at? Okay. You want to go to dumb way? I'm going to reroute your ass. Said his route was blocked, but he's where he's supposed to be, so I don't know what's blocked. Ooh, 2,800. Ugh. That might be a hair too much for this guy to handle. But that makes it worthwhile for me to put 16 on him, and they can tag team up the hill. Twitch store because I think you should be careful, not the road rage. I was driving normal. That wasn't road rage. I was laughing. Not my fault that dumb bastard came out and got in my lane as I was hammering down. All right, so there is a performance kit for the SRP lights. Realistic pedal feel, spring and dampening block combination provides higher braking resistance and gives more progressive and realistic pedal feel. That's a possibility. But I'd also still rather have the Ace-Tech Forte pedals. $529. It makes me wish I just pulled the trigger on them when I could have gotten them for like $440. Really kicking myself in the ass for not just fucking doing it. All that means is it's time to pay down the credit card and then buy them. All right, let's get these cars. We'll kick them over to the regular interchange just to get them out of the way. Why the hell do you have a stop? Oh, because he's right there. Okay. You're fine. You're fine. Good job. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Hello to you and your viewers. How did the Ark go? Is that what you ended up playing? So lost in Ark and need someone to carry me? It's not like I'd be able to do anything. I mean, fuck, I owned the game and then I returned it for a refund, so. But it's iRacing week. What did you run? Do you remember what your times were averaging for your Daytona race? Let's see, GT3 Evo. I did a little testing with it. 146.4. the go setups. That was just 9 minutes on the track with him. Four laps. In GT4s, I was fastest in the Mustang, a 153.5. McLaren, the fastest I got was a 154.0. And then I also did the AMG 20 minutes, 5 laps, 154. But this was all before the BOP. I know Dazer was in here looking to see if anyone needs any teammates. But I've already agreed to go run with Murder. Oh shit, no. Just 3? I think I just crashed again. Yep. This is starting to get annoying, Railroader. Just before a save as well. Damn it. Yeah, I think we're doing 4 or 5 man for the GT4 team. I'm not sure. They were floating around different ideas. Other than that, I don't know any details as to who's running what when. I mean, I don't think they normally change up the times much from year after year, so I think it's safe to say whatever the times were last year will probably be the times that they are this year, if not close to it. $3,000 ton and even two with the ST40s, and it's still just kind of chugging up the hill here. Can't say I was expecting that. Didn't I tell him to go? Guess not. I know I'll be alive for the whole thing, though, whether I'm here or not. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the YouTube side is going to be tricky for me because I'm going to have to break it up. YouTube only allows you to do 12 hours. So, either A, I'm not going to stream it on YouTube, or B, I'm just going to have to make sure that maybe I break it down. You know, I don't know if I'll do a 12-hour and 12-hour. Maybe I'll do a 10-10-4 or something like that. I don't know. Oh, we could use some fuel. There's only 600 gallons left in that one. I remember why I'm not a fan of the whole McLaren GT4 setup, though. Dash doesn't really tell you much, and your track modes, I don't think you can even adjust your brake button. You get normal, track, and I forget what the third option, the middle option is. I forget, sport. It might say it in the notes on the setup side of things, but not sure what the car is that we're going to use, though, for GT3. Sounded like they were leaning Aston, but they said they're open to whatever, so. And they put up the P1 docks for some of the cars, but not all of them. So I figure this week and next, I'll start putting up setups from Ghost setups in there so they can test that and see what they like. But we'll see. Yeah, the car felt solid. And the Ghost setup for the GT4 for Mustang. I mean, that was really the first time I've driven the Mustang GT4. And all of them felt skittish for about 2.5 laps. And the Mustang felt like it was just a big lumbering brick. But once the car warmed up, I felt very comfortable in it. And the throttle didn't feel it felt like the rear end was trying to step out, but it actually felt like it was helping me turn. Yeah, it wasn't like a slide or anything like that, you know? I mean, maybe it was, but it didn't really feel like it, but I wasn't having to crank the wheel over to keep the rear end in check. Damn it, I forgot a car down here. Oh well. 'Cause everyone else is gone and I've got no more heading up that way, so it'll have to wait until tomorrow. Damn. That ATS short that I put up right before I went live, already 419 views on it. Not bad. First 2 hours and 32 minutes. Come on. Can't believe these guys are struggling. I really can't. These are SD40-2s. 115,000 pound practice effort each. So 230,000 pounds, and it's struggling to pull 3,000 tons. I don't even think the incline is that much right here. Monster time. It's late. I should hopefully finish it before I go to bed. Well, to a degree. Still got so much crap all over my desk. Well, he's pretty much done for now because there's really nothing else I can do. Empty. Tight game. Good, he's finally free because he's got coal to pick up. Because Dumb and Dumber up there are struggling. You need to make sure these guys stay on the right track. Which means he needs to jump over here soon. these already? Yes, they are. Let's bring them down. Yeah. No, fuck it. Leave them up there. I'll have to pick them up with the other ones. Why are you on YouTube tonight, Tig? Just because? Now it says still arriving today, even though it's beyond its delivery time. It ain't coming today. The guy ain't gonna drop it off at 10:30 at night or something. Load that last car too. I don't know if I want to wait. Yeah, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, guy. They're about to load that last car. Or they should anyway. 55.2. It's just hanging there at 55.2. Oh, it did load it though. Okay, good. All right. Now he can go ahead and wonder how much he's going to end up weighing here. $4,900 ton. Holy shit. That coal train. Oh, Raven's fighting back though, huh? Yeah, fuck it, I can leave it there. Won't affect anything. Oh, he's moving. 27 mile an hour, 28. Damn. And this locomotive's badass. 1.4% grade, too. Done a 1.4 grade. And he's still cooking along at 34 mile an hour with 3,900 ton on his ass. Damn. We're going to follow him to the end here. why he's got stop signal. How was that changed? Makes no sense. Get rid of diesels, I might have to get myself another Texan. Damn. All right, well, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. We're already after 10 o'clock. So I'll have to finish this another time off camera. Get the new day started. Probably focusing on iRacing this weekend next, obviously, because of the races that are coming up. And so hopefully I see you guys hanging out in chat. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for chilling today. Little ATS, little railroader. But now we get serious. Now we get serious. So, have a good week, guys, if I don't see you again. Till next time.